Hey everyone, welcome to Extra Time TV, the watch along between Spain and Belgium. And of course, we are, due to, traffic conditions and so on, we're probably 2 or 3 minutes late, but we're already 4 minutes into the game. Spain are taking on Belgium. And for folks, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we'll be live on TikTok soon. This is a massive matchup between Spain and Belgium. De La Fuente versus Garcia, two Spanish coaches. Nothing of note so far. I hope you guys are joining in and let me know where you all are from right now. And I'm just going to get straight into it, folks. Spain, as expected, in possession. De Bruyne starting tonight. He's the captain. Olmo on the attack. Yamal, who has admitted he hasn't had his best tournament so far due to his hamstring injury. So I hope you guys are hearing me okay. So everybody in the chat, let me know if you're hearing me okay. It's, like I said, I really appreciate the support. It takes a lot of work to get this thing done. So we're 5 minutes in. And Belgium, folks, if you look at my predictions, I think a lot of people are underestimating this Belgium team. While they are not the golden generation that we knew before, this Belgium team is very much a team that has some talented players. They have experienced players, and sometimes that's all you need, a mix of talent and experience. Are they my outright favorites to win the World Cup? Of course not. Of course not. But like I said, folks, I will be putting up the play-by-play very soon. And you all can let me know if you like it or not. And like I said, it does take a lot of work to put these streams together. With Spain, Rodri in the midfield, composing, taking that role sort of like Busquets, maybe a bit more dynamic. Spain, of course, are going to try to get down those wings, try to connect with Yamal. Yamal hasn't really shown himself in the tournament, and that's because he was coming off from a hamstring injury, so there were concerns. Spain, I have indicated my concern is that they do lack that lethal number 9. So they do rely on large amounts of possession and getting down the wing. And I don't think they've conceded a goal in this tournament so far. So that says a lot about Spain, I think. That stat could be wrong or right, I don't know. So I mean, Randy T has followed. Usually I try to start a couple minutes before, folks, but it's so demanding. After these games, I have to prepare all these things, and sometimes I just get enough sleep to come and do this. So Spain taking on Belgium, folks. Spain doing what you expect them to do. In possession, keeping the ball. And I'm wearing my Argentina Diego Maradona classic jersey today. I have no horse in the race. So I'm seeing people messaging me as well. I don't know why people message me during the stream, but they do for some reason. So there we go. Let's see now.
France 2018, Argentina back in '86. And rather surprisingly, Spain looking to reach only their second World Cup semi-finals.
So we're 7 minutes in. Belgium has a very interesting team, folks, and I'm going to pull up the statistics here from SofaScore. If you're just joining us, folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I know there's a lot of fans of Spain out here. So Unai Simon doing well to read that. Cucurella, throughout the tournament, has marauded down that left side. And like I said in the last game, folks, Spain, they do lack that finisher, that number 9. And, I don't think we've seen, and he has admitted this, the best of Yamal. Belgium is the kind of team set up by Garcia. Rudy Garcia, who coached Roma, and I think Besticas, I'm not sure. Great coach, I liked him at Roma. And, this Belgium team is set up to kind of defend and counter-attack. As you can see, when not in possession, they have 3 at the back. And while De Bruyne and Lukaku and the players from that quote-unquote golden generation are older, they do have experience. So, I think if Spain can, but, if Belgium can be able to control the game, withstand that initial pressure. They do have solutions that could come on at the end of, let's say, the next half to cause some problems. Lukaku, and I don't think Spain has that. Spain have great midfielders, great wing backs. I do have some questions about their centre backs. I don't think they've really been tested because of their style of play. De La Fuente is a very intelligent coach, one of my favorites. And he's the kind of coach who will attack. He has a set plan. And Yamal is fouled, folks. So Yamal switching wings. And this could be the first yellow card for Trossard, I think.
You're trying to create 2 versus 1, 3 versus 2.
So let's see what happened here. So Trossard coming across and Yamal switching wings and trying to unbalance the Belgium defense. So Spain with their first free kick, folks. With their first free kick, let me know. Let me know what you think is going to happen. I know there's a lot of Spanish fans out there. And then all the rig people who I hate watching. Let's see. I tell you people are sleeping on Belgium, folks. They are sleeping on Belgium. So Courtois in goal, very experienced Real Madrid goalkeeper. The ball not cleared very well. Inside the box. Low cross, blocked by Spain. Cucurella. So Belgium looking to release that counter-attack. De Bruyne. Didn't work. So Belgium, looking a little bit, they had their back against the wall there for a little while. So Courtois, using his experience, is going to try to calm things down. Getting the ball out to the center back there. So, like I said, folks, it's a clash of styles. I mean, that's a very cliche thing to say. But Belgium, how they're set up. They're set up in a way where they can't take pressure. And they do have, I believe, at least in the center forward area, some options that maybe Spain don't have. Spain have Marino. I can't remember if Morata is on this team. I can't remember if Morata's on the team. So people in the chat, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch, and I will be live on TikTok soon. A lot of people asking me for the stream while the stream is going on. Fully engaged, folks. Of course, folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We'll be doing giveaways on all the platforms. You'll qualify for a chance to win a jersey, club or country, and also a copy of EAFC 27, folks. I won't lie to you, folks. The support means a lot. It takes a lot of work to get this done. We've got like the last couple streams, 12K plus on every stream on Facebook, so that's amazing. And we want to get those followers and those subscribers up, folks. So I think we definitely gonna have a competition as well as we get closer to the finals. It's crazy how this game has gone by. And a decent ball up front there, but well intercepted. And this is where Belgium could be a bit dangerous. Spain, I think, if Belgium allows Spain to get their line, defensive line to the half line, I think Spain could be vulnerable. And I think Belgium are going to choose their moments. And so far, all the teams that have tried this sort of tactic have not done so successfully in the tournament. We saw Morocco tried it with France and were absolutely outplayed. And I think Morocco a bit disappointing, folks. I really think Morocco disappointing, and France showing why they are favorites. So Spain here also favorites. A lot of people are sleeping on them. Cucurella, this could be a chance for Spain here. And this is what I'm talking about. He's calling for a handball. But I think a traditional number 9 would have used his body a little bit better there. We do have the rise of the false nines for the last 10, 15 years. It's become trendy in football. But I think that may be Spain's one weakness. Beating the offside trap there.
He's kept onside here. Just a little.
But Belgium doing well to block that. He's claiming a handball. In the old days, a ref would not even look at that. But we're living in era now where that's a thing. So Mohamed Parabes, welcome. Candice saying Morocco through the game. So I hope you guys are hearing me okay. Like I said, I am pacing myself energy-wise to do this. I will set up the TikTok in a little while. So Belgium forcing a bit of a cross there, but comfortably saved by Unai Simon. So we do have a partnership with SofaScore, folks. We do have match previews on our website. You could check that out as well. Data-driven analysis. So let me just pull up the formations very quickly. And I will do a play-by-play as well on the screen for you guys, for your viewing pleasure. So let's see. So Spain playing a 4-2-3-1 according to SofaScore, because I didn't get to see the lineups. And a 4-2-3-1 for Belgium as well. So let me load up the play-by-play for you guys as well. So let me do that. Because I know you guys like the play-by-play, so I'm going to do that. I thought SofaScore had one, but they didn't. So I'm trying to add cool things for you folks. It's not just, banter, as we say in Trinidad and Tobago. It's a lot of data-driven information. So Spain trying to destabilize the defense. Okay, I think I'm going to get it now, folks.
And now a chance for Belgium to break out. De Bruyne feeding
From SofaScore. So this is the counter-attack from Belgium that, Spain should be worried about. Still in possession, Doku.
brilliantly here.
Getting the ball out wide. This could be something for Belgium here. And Kukurea doing well to stop it. But Belgium still in possession. And this is where Belgium can be problematic, folks.
And Kukurea.
But Kukurea in the end, they're doing well enough once again to bail out his team.
Doku back in the lineup.
So, folks, I'm going to try to pull this up really quickly.
Well, the FIFA Secretary General is in attendance today. Matthias Grafstrom, the King of Belgium, is in attendance also.
So, folks, I'm trying to fix this for you guys. I'm going to be loading up the play-by-play from SofaScore.
Up against Lamine Yamal, who picks his pocket.
Lamine Yamal picking his pocket there, trying to get up the wings there, folks.
Wonderful from Yamal.
So Yamal winning the ball here. Yamal, normally a fit Yamal would be dangerous in his area, but he's still not. A hamstring is a tricky injury. You need that playing time to get back fit. So I'm going to just fix this map really quickly, folks.
And boy, did that bring the crowd to their
I'm
feet.
still here. You guys could probably hear me.
Fabian Ruiz. Bayana. Onto his right foot, finding Dani Olmo.
So Spain in the box here, folks. Dani Olmo. I'm trying to fix something while I'm doing this here for you, folks. So forcing a goal kick for Belgium. So I'm going to fix this for you guys really quickly. I'll play by SofaScore. Tell me if you like it, folks. Look out for it. It's going to pop up on the screen any second now.
Some defensive work. Don't forget that. And he's going to show it right here against Doku. These two guys on the same side of the field. Is something special to watch here today. 2025 Ballon d'Or runner-up, Lamine Yamal. They have been building his minutes up gradually. The longer that this tournament has gone on, he came over to North America carrying a hamstring injury
I hope you guys like this. I'm putting a lot of effort into this, folks.
against Portugal. He has got a goal at this tournament in that win over Saudi Arabia.
So yeah, you guys are going to get a play-by-play by SofaScore. So we have all these widgets, folks.
True ability.
So I'm going to put it up any second now.
There he is, touching the ball inside to Pedro Porro. Looking for the switch out to Bayana. Don't think he's got the legs to reach it.
So let me see if you guys get it. I hope you guys like it. So there we go, folks. We're going to have some play-by-play from SofaScore as well. So in addition to my commentary, you'll be getting data on the screen, folks.
Comes back in.
So I'm just going to neaten it up really quickly there. And there we go. There we go, folks. There we go. So let me know if you guys like it. I just put that up for you all.
For Spain.
So sometimes it's a couple seconds off. I know Rush Sports is usually about 60 seconds behind. That's the feed I'm using. So Spain.
Jérémy Doku, Yamal.
Doku attacking.
Sprints away.
And this is where Belgium are starting to get more into the game. And this is where Spain going to have to be careful. But I think Spain are a very balanced team. Crossed in.
Looking to pick out the cross from De Kuyper.
De Kuyper getting on the ball there. He's saying a foul by De Kuyper, folks. Interesting. Interesting.
De Kuyper trying
So I will be setting up the TikTok while we're talking.
to turn on Lamine Yamal. This is sort of the collision here. De Kuyper getting himself in the box.
So De Kuyper getting in the box there. And in the end, a free kick for Spain, folks. So let me know what you all think about the graphic on the screen. All of this brought to you by the kind folks of SofaScore, folks. We have brilliant match previews, analytical and data-driven. And as we say in Trinidad and Tobago, which is where I'm from, it's not like, the bar rum shop talk, as we say, or bar talk or banter. We try to give data-driven analysis and try to add our human element as well to guess the best guess. So you could head over to extvmedia.com and, in the poll, we could have a poll below. And you could let me know what you think about the play-by-play and how it looks on the screen. We got a great one from SofaScore as well. So you could let me know if you all like it. And I will probably be changing the overlays for the next game. So Belgium applying a decent amount of pressure. So the game is finally balanced, folks. It's pretty equal. And Belgium applying some pressure, but Spain are very comfortable with the ball. Pressing the ball out of play, but I'm pretty sure Rudy Garcia will have his team well prepared. So like I said, folks, throughout the entire tournament, it kind of reminds me of the last World Cup and Luis Enrique was the coach. Spain relied a lot on possession, but Spain with an attack down the right side here. Yamal slipping at not the ideal moment.
And Lamine Yamal.
And Yamal somehow getting a foul for that, which is interesting. Very interesting. So, you know, a lot of people, if you ask about maybe 6 months before the tournament, the outright favorites were France and Spain. I was supposed to go to Qatar to see the Finalissima, Spain versus Argentina, but unfortunately, due to the situation there, I could not. And, you know, that situation got cancelled as well. So I'm seeing some comments coming in, so I'm going to go in and out. So Kingley, what's up, Kingley? Let me know if you all like the graphic on the screen there.
That's the first time in
And what do you all think about it, and if it looks good? It's a play-by-play
Brazil are among the
from SofaScore, folks.
names left in. Two
So give me a thumbs up if you all like it, and as well, I will be loading up the TikTok as well. Let me do that while we're talking.
could easily be a repeat in the final.
So, folks, let me know what you're thinking. Who's going to take this one? Spain, Belgium? Like I said, a lot of people said before the tournament, Spain were one of the outright favorites, along with France. It seems like a lot of people have shifted their opinions about this. So, you know, you could let me know what you think about that. Do you think Spain still has enough? We did have our EXTV match preview and also my previews on TikTok. You could take a look and check that out as well.
Recalled the computer
Um,
by Luis de la Fuente.
so, you know, we could see how that works. And at halftime, of course, I will be pacing myself. I usually need a little bit of a rest. Yamal with a shot on goal. He loves to cut in and take a shot with his left foot. He is claiming that it touched somebody. Yamal is very, very adamant
Repress here. And
it touched maybe one of the Belgium players. Let's see. Let's take a look at the replay here, folks.
conviction.
So whipped in just wide. I don't think it touched anybody. So I'm not sure what Yamal. Maybe I didn't see the angle. There's something we clearly didn't see, but he's convinced. He's not known as a theatrical player. But he clearly was upset about something. So a through ball here probably would have been offside if the player got it. And you have players like De Bruyne who are very capable of unlocking defenses. And like I said, folks, Spain will be playing a lot of possession. I think Belgium will play a lot of counter-attacking style of play. Doku and De Bruyne not reading each other well there. Seen Rudy Garcia walking up and down the sidelines, thinking, contemplating. This is where the serious matches take place, folks. All the bandwagon fans and everybody else, you know, pick your jerseys now. I know you guys have your different jerseys for each team. So, yes. I'm seeing a couple comments in here, so let's see.
The offender.
I'm seeing Kingley. My prediction, 2-1 for Belgium. I actually have that same prediction, folks. I know it's against the grain a little bit, but that's my prediction. So, folks in the chat, give me a thumbs up if you like my SofaScore widget. That's giving me play-by-play as well. They're about maybe 20 seconds ahead of my feed. A very clever pass by Olmo to Yamal. Yamal beating his player, but you could see that he's missing that half step. A lot of people are wondering if this is a game that Yamal will, you know, awaken. And like I said, I don't know. This is going to be a very tricky dynamic. Similar to the France-Morocco game. But I think Belgium has a slight advantage where they do have that option in the attacking area. So Olmo, the number 10 for Spain. Beautiful back heel, no-look pass to Yamal. Beating his player, not making him, but he is asking for a foul but not getting it. And I can understand why he feels that way. So let's see. People in the Facebook chat as well, you can let me know what you think. Spain knocked out Portugal in a round of 16. Belgium or France will get revenge for Ronaldo. Kingley, you love Ronaldo, boy. That's your boy. That's okay. If that's who you like. So I think there's a hydration break now. So I guess while I'm doing a hydration break, you can let me all know if you all like the... I've seen Cree Sok has liked. So welcome. And we have a couple of viewers in here. So we're live on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. And let me set this TikTok up here. And let me know if you all like the stream. I'm going to probably sit in this other chair because I have been leaning forward a lot for the games and it's been messing with my back, my neck, my back.
Visit a store today.
I'm just messaging some people in the chat, folks. So when the hydration break, and I'm seeing a lot of Always try to make this this stream as cool as possible. And I just saw my charger. I knocked the charger off the port there just now.
Coming into this.
So where did I put my there we go.
With that label attached to them as well. He also said we can't defend for 90 minutes, and he also said that he believes that they can eliminate Spain. So both teams have tremendous respect for each other, but both teams believe today they can get it done. And again, you have to say, Belgium coming in on a high, but missing these two vital pieces in midfield.
So I'm trying to send the stream to a lot of people here, folks, in case you're wondering.
Has been something. Well, I mentioned Spain's terrific unbeaten run. Belgium are on a decent run themselves. 18 international matches without defeat.
So when the hydration break, folks, and I'm trying to send this to a couple people here.
We all goalless in LA so far. But when we saw their entry into the tournament, they drew Egypt, they drew Iran, they beat New Zealand 5-1. And we're pretty fortunate, if you have to say, against.
My gosh, you know, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm sending this to people.
The United States, which makes them a dangerous animal. I have seen that guy in every Belgium game. He is getting around. Yeah, some of the supporters have been just amazing.
So the hydration break is about to resume, folks. Like I said, folks, Belgium, Spain, and it's 0-0, 25 minutes in. I'm seeing Ravelori's son Joel has liked. So everybody in the TikTok as well, let me know what you're thinking, what you think about the game. Kingsley favored Jurgen Klinsmann to be the head coach for Trinidad and Tobago. I want Derek King to be removed. Interesting. We'll talk about that as well afterwards. So we're back. So I'm just gonna fix a couple things on the screen there with the Facebook people as well. So I'm seeing all the subscribers coming in. Lynette Ong has joined. So I'm just setting this as well. A lot of people asking for the stream now, folks. I'm doing my best to multitask here, and we're back. 26 minutes in. Spain 0, Belgium 0. No real clear-cut chances for both teams. I think this is going to be a tactical masterclass by both teams. My one weakness, I think, with Spain is that their finishing is not ideal. I don't think they have that lethal number 9. And I think Belgium are a team that's set up to defend and not afraid to concede possession and attack. So, you can let me know what you think about that, folks. So I'm seeing Ambrosio Hernandez. What's up? On Facebook. Live. I'm trying to communicate with everybody.
Just to go back to Rodri and the importance of him for.
So I'm multitasking here, folks, and I will do some changes at halftime. So I'm just closing this down. Multiple stuff I'm doing here, folks. Multiple stuff I'm doing. Oh my gosh, you're hearing the notifications. So like I said, folks, let me know your thoughts, suggestions, and comments. If I am not reading all the comments all the time. So Ambrosio Hernandez, how was your day? Well, it's crazy so far. I'm doing this game. Welcome, Ambrosio. Don't forget to follow, like, and give me your predictions. And you could also follow me on YouTube as well, because we are giving away prizes. So drop your predictions, folks. Drop your predictions. I didn't set up a TikTok yet because I'm trying to multitask here. So Spain, Belgium, back into their half. Yamal out wide with an outswinging cross. And he's not getting the kind of penetration you expect from him. Yamal, pre-injury, probably would have dribbled past 2 or 3 players. So you're not seeing that as well. Yamal hasn't really exploded as yet. And I don't know if that's by choice. It's how the game was set up. I don't know.
A long way for him to go. I thought that was very mature. He was also deflecting everything away from himself, putting it more on his teammates, the collective nature of the team. And Spain have never lost when he started.
So I'm just sending this to a couple of people. So Belgium in possession here, folks. Doku taking on his man, drawing to Spanish players. Spain keeping a very tight defensive line.
Now can Belgium.
So Belgium probing now, trying to find an opening. They're a team that are also competent in possession. They may not be, they will not dominate possession like Spain, but they will create a lot of possession, folks. They will create a lot of possession for themselves, and they're very comfortable on the ball. They have a lot of creative players. And Spain, if you starve Spain of possession, It forces them to go out of their comfort zone, and they're going to have to chase you, which they can do. But I do believe at some point, maybe if a goal doesn't score around maybe the 50th or the 60th minute, you're going to see that. You're definitely going to see that. So like I said, folks, if you're just joining us, we're approaching the 30-minute mark. Spain 0, Belgium 0. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Shot by Olmo, saved by Courtois, and it's number 1 for Spain, folks. Number 1 for Spain. Fabian. Goal for Spain. Fabian, folks, they were knocking on the door, and exactly the area that I thought they were weak, this now puts the advantage in Spain's hands, folks. So let's update that scoreline. It is now 1, Spain. So Courtois getting a great save in the first half, but Olmo with an excellent delivery. So you can see, doubling up on the wings there, giving the ball to Yamal. Excellent through ball by Yamal. Yamal was involved in that through ball, getting the ball to Olmo, who gets that shot in. And unfortunately, Courtois parried the ball straight to Fabian, and it's in the goal. 1, Spain, 0, Belgium. So the dynamic of the game has completely changed now, folks. Because now, Belgium's plan, it's so far every team that has set out to do the counter-attacking style in this World Cup has not worked. It has not. We've seen Morocco do it. We've seen Paraguay probably had the most success. But I won't say they're a counter-attacking team. I think they're more defense, smash and grab. We saw Morocco tried it. It did not work. A couple other teams as well. So, Belgium, they have a lot of time to recover. I'm seeing a lot of the Belgium fans face in their palms. And they're trying, really hard to kind of compose themselves. But Spain, without really switching into first gear, get that goal, folks. So if you're just joining us, goal for Spain, España, and Belgium. Castagna not looking okay, folks. So how would Belgium respond? People in the chat, let me know. Let me know. I still think this game is far from over. But now it heavily favors Spain, because now Spain, who are very strong in possession, can keep the ball around, and it now forces Belgium to chase the game. So it seems to be a very bad injury to the nose to Castagna. So Fabian. I love these referee views, though. That's an excellent shot. You can see what the referee see. And sometimes, for some of those dubious calls, it's you don't get to see that, which is kind of strange. So at halftime, folks, I will take a little bit of a break. Usually I talk through the entire halftime. But I will probably take a couple minutes break and then come back in. So yep. So Spain 1, Belgium 0. So Spain, the dynamic of the game completely shifts to Spain right now, folks. Completely shifts to Spain. So I'm seeing some of the comments coming in. I will get to that. I'm seeing Noel Gallagher in the crowd. Is that Penelope Cruz or Noel Gallagher? Wow, what's some proper? Who are they supporting? So I'm seeing Belgium wasted the defense. Bro, shake my head. Avinish Ramnat, goal Spain. Yeah, correct. I'm seeing Mito Akir has followed on Facebook as well. So folks, let me know what you think about the play-by-play supplied to me by SofaScore. We have a partnership. We do a lot of analysis. And this is perfect for Spain, folks. This style of play works for Spain. So as you can see here, Belgium set up in a defensive shape. Yamal will probably have more time to get involved with the game here. Getting inside, keeping the ball. Excellent build-up play. So Yamal starting to show the signs that we want to see from Yamal. So he's now asking for the ball. He's taking on players. He looks very calm. Taking on 2 players. Wow. This could be... Wow. Foul. That's a foul for Belgium. Yamal taking on 2 players, folks. We were talking about this is the game for Yamal to arrive. So forcing a foul on Doku. Yamal was going to put the ball on that favored. Drop that ball on that left foot and curl it in. You could see it here. And I think Doku knows this. And I think a lot of teams need to watch this when they play France. Because France do the same thing with Dembele and Mbappe on both sides. So this is a free kick for Spain, folks, in a very dangerous area. In the 34th minute. And, Spain has a lot of talented free kick takers, folks, that can make a problem. So you have the experience, Courtois in goal. Belgium, how are they going to respond, folks? How are they going to respond to this? So we're seeing Ozabayal, Olmo, Yamal. Oyarzábal, if you want to pronounce it correctly. Oyarzábal, Olmo,
his wall.
So Yamal looks like he's going to take it.
You would think this would favour the left foot of Lamine Yamal.
So who's going to take it? Yamal, Fabian? I think more than likely Yamal is going to take it. This is a very dangerous area, folks.
Hiding the ball.
And it's directly on goal. Saved by Courtois. Rebound. Spain still in possession, but Doku doing enough to force a corner, folks. So Spain are going to start to turn it on now, where they can now simply just grind Belgium down. They are superior in terms of possession and technique for now. And eventually Belgium are going to have to come out from that shell.
Because of the power on the hit.
So Yamal and Alex short to take that free kick, that corner.
Corner is a short one to Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz, Olmo, the ref getting in the way.
Michael Oliver gets it.
Michael Oliver, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Apology from the man in the middle and a wry smile from Danny Olmo, but whistles in jeer.
But the Spanish crowd are not annoyed because that could have been a shot for Spain, folks. So he's running into the ref. Now, folks, refs are trained to not be in those positions.
Kill off a good attack. That's the point of attack.
So, you know, it's not like it was a pretty decent attack. It could have been a shot on goal at least. So, you know, if you're a Spanish player or a fan, you would be aggrieved by this. Because a drop ball would always seem unfair because the pressure was on Belgium. And now it stops. It's a drop ball. They're probably going to give it back to Spain. Belgium can now catch their breath and get their rhythm back. So, you know, I could see the annoyance from Spain. But the game is fully set up in Spain's favor now, folks. So let's see how Rudy Garcia and his men. Excellent ball in. This could be number 2. It looks like a handball. It looks like a handball anyway. Yes, it was.
There was an arm used by Bayana.
So Bayana trying to chest the ball. Let's take a look. And it drops on his shoulder. It's a bit harsh, but I think because of his height, it's the right call.
It's like they're shot out of a cannon. All of a
So
sudden,
there's a series of disruptions here. The game is not flowing. Spain were kind of getting into their flow, and I think that referee situation is Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is at the game there.
that variety is really difficult to deal with.
So Brad has indicated that he's a fan of Argentina. But who knows? Did he change his team? Is he being all Hollywood and changing his team, folks?
And it's Spain here
To Spain with 6 attempts on goal. Belgium with 1.
by making it through to the final 4.
So far, Spain are favored. So, folks, you could drop some comments in the comment section below and let me know your predictions. Who do you think is going to win? España, Spain versus Belgium. I think this game is far from over, folks. If Belgium could ensure that Spain doesn't get a second goal like what Morocco did against France, I don't see why they can't. And I'm seeing Lukaku warming up on the sideline. So more than likely the game plan has changed. I think they'll want to bring on Lukaku for his physicality to get on a counter attack because he may be slow to start, but once he gets started running, he can hold players up. He can activate that counter attack, and that could cause some problems for Spain. But if you're a Spanish fan, this is the ideal start. Getting that goal very early. 1-2 combination play. Spain looking to try to turn on his style, but intercepted by Belgium. Relying on a counter attack, but there's nobody there. There's no reference points. And I think that's where Lukaku comes in. In a situation like this, Lukaku can hold the ball up for that extra 2 to 3 seconds so he could get some support from his supporting cast. So this is what Spain does. They're going to slow it down and then kind of hypnotize you, lull you into a bit of sleep, and then do quick combinations on top of the box here. So a through ball to Olmo, well read. A through ball attempted. To Kukurea. Belgium claiming it's a foul. So I could see situations like this where Lukaku would be more efficient. And both players getting in a bit of a scuffle there to get the ball.
Between those two. Yeah, that was bound to happen here today, I think.
So we're approaching the 40th minute, folks. And it's very crazy. Absolutely very crazy. So usually at halftime, I have a talk, but I'll probably step away for 5 minutes. I'm going to ask you all at halftime, and then I'll come back into my halftime chat. But I will step away for a couple more minutes, so folks, bear with us. So Spain, beautiful skill by Ruiz. Yamal getting the ball out wide. So Spain looking very composed, very calm. Yamal getting more and more into the game as we go by. Very comfortable. And that's not the kind of play you want to get too comfortable. I know everybody's talking about Kylian Mbappe, but, you know, Yamal is also an amazing talent. He may not have the goals to show in this tournament, but make no mistake, he's talented. Getting past his players, I just said it, getting past another player. And a shot on goal by Yamal, folks, showing once again his skill. Yamal is starting to get comfortable. He is kind of in the role of Vinicius, where he plays strictly out wide. Maybe a bit more dynamic in the creative area, but he got past two players. And Doku, who's a very athletic, fast, cannot get to it. Cannot get to it, folks.
And then a good shooting angle, just pulled his shot wide. But
So pulling his shot just wide, folks.
dribbling game is on here today. There's no question about that.
So today we're actually getting some audio. So Belgium,
Jérémy Doku.
let's see what he can do. Doku trying to force himself into the box, but there's no support, folks. And that's how Belgium has set up. So at some point, they're going to have to try to... Ball in the box for Belgium. Not bouncing. Just it wasn't clear enough for them to get a shot. Spain doing enough to block that shot. But a very clever through ball from low pass from Doku into the box. Belgium keeping possession here. Excellent combination play. Crossed in. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-1. Belgium equalize. Excellent goal by Belgium, folks. I told you all this Belgium team has solutions, folks.
Finds a crack with the Spanish elbow.
So they find a kink in the centre backs, and I identified this in the first half, folks. In addition to them with the number 9 position, they do have not the most convincing centre back duo if you have a run at them. Portugal was not able to do it, so you didn't see what I was talking about. But an excellent pass out wide, an excellent phase of play for Belgium. A series of passes, keeping possession, finding those gaps excellently. I think that's Kevin De Bruyne, and that's why you need players like him crossing the ball perfectly in and aerially overpowering. I can't see who it is. I think it's Kubarsi.
There, just so aggressive to get ahead.
Yeah, so he got ahead of his defender and allowing not just to get ahead of his defender, but head the ball in a more difficult direction away from the keeper. Unai Simon, probably some could argue, could have done a lot better there. But I don't think in real time, it looks easy in slow motion, but in real time when they do that, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. So we have a game, folks. It is 1-1. And Kingley and I are the only two I think that are saying, you know, Belgium. In my predictions, I said Belgium because I think people are sleeping on this Belgium team.
For the Atlanta striker, De Ketelaere, who's managed to rebuild his career here in the last few years. He had a move to Milan that didn't quite work out.
So it's 1-1, folks, if you're just joining us. 41st minute. Spain 1. Belgium 1. What a game, folks. What a game. So for all you people that thought this was going to be easy, you could take a look at my match preview. I know Belgium are capable of scoring, and it was not going to be as easy as people think. I do think Spain have some tactical weaknesses. I actually do think France have a couple, but we're talking about Spain-Belgium today. Kevin De Bruyne with an excellent ball. That could be a foul, folks. De Bruyne could have gone through. Yes, so that's a yellow. So this is where Kubarsi, I mentioned this in my preview. When Spain are not in possession, if you can run at them, to be fair, any defense, you can see a little bit of the vulnerability when they get in possession. So if you're Belgium, you should be very happy because if the game kept going longer, I'm like, wow, Kubarsi almost taking off De Bruyne's pants because I think he knew how dangerous it was. A player like Kevin De Bruyne going in. So he's getting a yellow. Kubarsi. If Spain kept the game at 1-0 and got possession, they would have just ground down Belgium. So Belgium now with the wind in their sails, as they like to say. Creating, getting the ball. It shows how the game is cruel. Spain was having the better of the attacking momentum, and now you are 1-1. Isn't that crazy? So Spain, as you know, I don't like to say the tiki-taka style because it's a little bit lazy, but they do like the possession. It controls the play so they can play at their pace. And in this case, Belgium did excellent to get that goal back, folks. It completely changes the dynamic back in Belgium's favor. And now, Belgium are not going to just sit back now. They're going to say now, hey, we could take these guys on. We could take these guys on. I saw my map just got refreshed there, so I'm going to fix that.
Lamine Yamal.
I don't know why I just went to something else. So I'm going to fix that. Where did my map go? Where did it go? I lost it. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to have to rearrange my my play-by-play because it's gone. So my play-by-play just disappeared, but I'll bring it back, folks. I will bring it back. So yes. So we're approaching the 45th minute, folks. And I'm going to fix this for you guys. Spain on the attack here. Can Spain end this game on a positive note? Yamal has been getting past his players. So Belgium are going to want to try to take back control of this game very quickly. So Spain do have that attacking, those attacking options. And I don't know why I've lost.
But here's the built-in delivery.
I've lost my.
It's just a flying header from the arm to get there first.
My Streamlabs. So what an amazing game, folks. We are 1-1. And Spain took the lead. But Belgium doing excellent to get back in, folks. To get back in.
Tennis champion for his age group when he was 10 years of age.
So I will get the play-by-play plaque. So there's 5 minutes of extra time, folks. And like I said, at halftime, I will step away for a couple minutes just to hydrate and pace myself because it is getting the better of me. And I will be trying to create, get the play-by-play back. So I'm doing this while we speak in, folks. Spain play-by-play back on the screen.
Very important quarter here.
So I'm going to bring it back, folks. I'm going to bring it back. Bring it back.
It's got to be defended here by Belgium or it takes away.
So I'm fixing this for you guys. I'm trying to make this as cool as possible, so forgive me. So Spain with a corner, folks. When a corner is kicked, I will fix it for you. Let's see what Spain are going to do. Whipped in. Cleared by Kevin De Bruyne. Another corner for Spain, folks.
Now that's a legend still breathing there. For those Belgium and Napoli.
So Spain with another corner here, folks.
Over it comes again. Rodri.
So falls to Rodri. Can Belgium start a counter-attack here? This is where they're dangerous. I spoke about this. An excellent through ball. It was intercepted by Olmo. Now Olmo is on the attack and he creates something. This is where Belgium are dangerous. So enter in action, folks. Belgium, Spain, overlapping run. Yamal now on the other side. He has been switching sides a lot. He has the ability to take on players on both wings. He's cutting in. Yamal is in the zone, folks. He's taking players on. Crossed in. And going harmlessly for a goal kick for Belgium, folks. So I'm bringing back the play-by-play for you guys.
At the near post, this one he doesn't get ahead on.
So let me know if you guys are seeing it and if everything is okay. I will read some of the comments. Candice, overrated. If Spain lose, it'll be another good match between France and Belgium. Yep. So like I said, folks, I do have the play-by-play from SofaScore. And we're halfway through extra time. And I will take a little bit of a break at halftime, folks. So please stick with me, everybody in here. And I will come back and have our halftime discussion. And I will set up a TikTok at the second half.
Oh, collision between Olmo and Oyathabel. That was unfortunate.
So, Ora Thabel, apparently that's a proper pronunciation. He is furious. So he's running into his own player. So he has nobody to be angry with. He totally crashed into his own player. So he has nobody to be angry with but himself. So now we have a game, folks. We do have a game. Spain, Belgium, 1. Spain 1. So, folks, you can take a look at the EXTV predictions at halftime. I will take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back, folks. So, like I said, folks, in the Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube Live, let me know your predictions. We'll be having a halftime discussion when I get back from the break. And we'll probably have the local song, the song that you heard at the beginning from Nigel Rojas and Sun Syndicate Champions. I will play that as well at halftime for your listening pleasure, and we will have a quick conversation before the second half takes place. So we're about 1 minute and 15 seconds into extra time here. Sometimes I think we may add on maybe a couple seconds because of what happened just now. Kevin De Bruyne. Excellent pass on the wing. Doku can't take on his man. He's looking for somebody in the box. He step overs. He still has the ball. We've seen him do this all the time for his club.
And Spain have
Crossing it in, but the cross in the end, not very effective. We expected a lot more. You could see he was looking for someone in the box. And that's the kind of player he is. He can't take players on. He has speed. And I think, oh, wow. Castagni is not looking okay. And folks, I know there's a lot of rules about when players are bleeding, but it seems like they have kind of loosened those rules. I remember because of, the situation with diseases being transmitted, they were very strict with players bleeding on the pitch.
5 meters.
So his nose seems to be bleeding profusely. Oyarzabal
For one, has to be very careful.
snatching that trophy away from Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey. He may not be that legendary guy like David Villa, Fernando Morientes, or Raul. But he's in the Spain team, and De La Fuente is a very intelligent coach.
Their explosive nature.
So it's now halftime, folks. It is now halftime. Let me stop my clock here really quickly. And I have to say, what a crazy game. Belgium now level after Spain taking the lead at halftime, folks. So Ruiz for Spain in the 30th minute, and Ketelaere. Did I pronounce that correctly? So Spain won, Belgium won. So we will take a quick break, folks. I usually have a conversation between this. So everybody in the Facebook as well. I want everybody right now in the Facebook Live, while I step away, to drop your comments, predictions as well, on YouTube and everywhere else. When you do that, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a prize, a jersey, club or country, or a copy of EAFC 27 when it comes out. So be sure to do that, folks. Like and subscribe. We want to try to get to the 5,000 mark on YouTube right now. And eventually maybe 10,000. But we're going to try to get to 5,000 for this World Cup. All the fans, Spain, Belgium, Argentina, France, drop your predictions. We'll also be doing giveaways, so who gets the predictions right. So if you get it right as well in the comment section, we'll be looking at those and doing our draw. We already had 2 winners already, folks. So look out for that. And people have been asking, this is a Diego Maradona classic that I'm wearing today. So folks, we're going to take a couple minutes break and I'll be right back. Drop your comments, like, subscribe, and follow. So I will be seeing you guys in a couple minutes. Be right back.
Coca-Cola. Feel it all with Coca-Cola.
Champions, play hard and have fun, destined for #1. We gonna shine, 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 shine. Oh, oh, oh. We gonna shine, we gonna shine. Negativity can't defeat us. Don't let bad vibes come between us. Always have faith in our leaders. We gonna shine. Shot. Shoot for the stars with pride. Victory can't be denied. All together side by side. We gonna shine. We are true champions. Play hard and have fun. Destined for number one. We gonna shine. We gonna shine. We are true champions. Play hard and have fun. Destined for number one. We gonna shine. We gonna shine. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, folks, and I'm back. I had a few technical difficulties again, but we're 51 minutes in. Let me just fix my clock again. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that, but I'm going to fix it really quickly. So there's a lot of action taking place, folks, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm trying to fix the clock here. So forgive me if I stepped away. I'm trying to get the clock right. Whew. So, okay, I think we're good here, folks. I think we're good.
He thought it was dropping for a perfect.
I think it's finally set. All right, so we're good. We're back. We're back. So come on, Belgium. Everybody's saying come on, Belgium. And like I said, folks, I did have some technical issues. I'm taking my hat. I had to go outside, but I'm back. So we're 52 minutes in Spain with some predictions here. So, folks, I know I took a little bit of a halftime break, but I'm back. And I hope you guys are getting the play-by-play. I'm going to reload this here. And let me know. Let me know how it's working and how it's looking. So for score keeps refreshing. So I hope it works. Oh, there we go. Rodri. Cucurella. With a very clever ball in the box there, folks. Very clever ball in the box. So like I said, folks, you know, I started off this World Cup a little bit under the weather. So I've been battling a lot of issues. I'm going to kickstart the TikTok now, folks. I'm going to kickstart the TikTok.
The type of ball that you see played by Spain is pretty remarkable.
So we're 53 minutes in. And Belgium 1, Spain 1. The game finally balanced. I'm seeing a lot of notifications here, folks. I did step away for a little while. So bear with me. You know, my energy levels are running a little bit low. But I'm going to load up the TikTok for the people who have been asking for it. So Doku, that kind of player who can cause problems on that side. And I did identify, folks, two very different teams tactically. And it makes an interesting matchup. Spain possession with a team like Belgium are not afraid to sit back. But I won't call them a counter-attacking team. But they can play different styles. And, you know, eventually as the game goes along, you bring on somebody like Lukaku who could give you that reference point and just kind of finish you off. That's going to be dangerous. So let's see. Spain are going to want to get back into this. They're not getting to control the game like they would like in terms of possession. So this could be a shot. Belgium. And blasting it into the side netting, folks. Brilliant play. But in the end, nothing. So, folks, if my energy levels are sounding a little bit low, it's because they are.
He started this attack. He got it out wide. He was an option. And I thought he might control it and try to finish.
So I'm going to load the TikTok here, folks. I'm going to load the TikTok. So Pedri is coming on.
To be withdrawn by Luis de la Fuente. And Pedri and
So let's go. Let's see how it works.
Are now on. Pedri, one of those left out from the start.
All right. So we're back. I did have some issues there, so I'm trying to pace myself. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. 55 minutes in. My energy levels are a little bit low, so people in the TikTok, welcome. Let me know what you guys are up to. Spain trying to get some penetration into that Belgium box, but it's, we're struggling. So keep it up. Your energy draws a crowd. TikTok is telling me what to do, folks. So, folks, let me know what you're thinking. People in the TikTok as well, if you're joining in. I'm seeing Roti Boy has joined. What a name, folks. What a name. Who are you supporting in this World Cup? So, for people in the TikTok, I know we started late, but we are live. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read the comments. We are live on YouTube and Twitch and on Facebook, which is very different on the TikTok. There's a lot of graphics and so on. So, I'm going to ask everybody to do their predictions. There's a lot of interfaces and so on the YouTube, so you can check it out. So welcome, Roti Boy. So everybody else, let me know if you're in here right now, if you're watching the game, where you're watching it from. We are doing predictions and giveaways. Spain on the attack, folks. Spain on the attack. People on YouTube as well, be sure to like and subscribe and let me know what's going on. Let me just catch up on some of the comments if I missed any. So King Lee's saying, come on, Belgium. Torres and Pedri subbed on with someone. I'm seeing Asanito Ali has joined. Welcome. So thank you for that. Oh, it's blocking the notifications. I'm going to pull this down here and make sure everybody gets to see the... I'm trying to fix the graphic here, folks. So I'm trying to fix this while we're talking. So people in the TikTok as well, Roti Boy and everybody else. I usually start this at the beginning of the game, but it's halftime now. Second half. We're approaching the 1 hour mark, and it's 1-1, folks. People in the TikTok as well. If you're watching the World Cup, who are supporting? Argentina, France, Belgium, Spain. Morocco is now out, so we're in the big boy part of the tournament. Big boy part. Big boy pants. So I'm trying to fix the play-by-play here, folks. Doing this by myself is very difficult, folks. There we go. So I just reloaded the play-by-play brought to you by SuperScores. I'm seeing Flux has joined, SJ Music 9, J Presida, TJ Cole, everybody else in here. If you're joining in, this is the World Cup TikTok watch along. We have it on live on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook Live. So you could get more content, the live scores and all that. We're at EXTV Studios, and let me know who you're supporting. We will be doing giveaways as well. So like I said, drop your predictions as well. And we're trying to get my followers up to 1,000 before this game is done. And, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. So Parish has joined. Top Boy 76 has joined. Where you guys are watching the game, who are you all supporting? I know there's a lot of Yamal and Spain fans out there. I know there's a lot of Belgium fans out there. I think Belgium are going to make this game very tricky. I do have my predictions on this profile, folks. We have extvmedia.com. So it's not just some random fella talking, folks. I do this for a living. So Roman has joined. User, that's way too long to call out. CB has joined. So like I said, while you're in here, drop some likes, shares, and let me know. And I hope you guys are seeing my studio here. So I'm live here on TikTok, live here YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook Live, folks. We're everywhere. So Noah Boat has joined. Let me know, folks. Let me know what you think about this game. Where you're watching the World Cup, who you're supporting. What do you think about my Diego Maradona jersey? So like I said, everybody, I do have the SofaScore widget on the screen. You could let me know what you think about that. Olmo, Spain definitely are going to try to create something from this game here. I think earlier in the game when Spain scored early, it was set up for Spain to kind of take over. But kudos to Belgium responding very quickly. And as I said, the further this game goes along and Spain doesn't score, it's going to work in Belgium's favor. But Spain trying to be dynamic. They do have the creative players. They do not shift from their tactical plan. They are calmly attacking and playing the game that they know they can play. We've seen this before. So when they 1 hour mark and we're seeing a substitution for Belgium, Witsel, can't believe he's still playing. So Witsel, Trossard is coming on for Axel Witsel. The number 10 is coming on for the number 6, the Matila. So I think they're trying to lock things down and they're attacking momentum. I can put that on the screen as well, folks. People who are watching on YouTube, Twitch, and so on, you can get that information. I'm seeing Van Haas coming out. Lukaku coming in. So I think this is where Lukaku is very dangerous, folks. He's dangerous in this kind of game. The Cooper Maxim, he is out. So Witsel, Lukaku, and Sace coming in. If you all want a momentum map, I can do that as well, folks. I can do that. In fact, I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys. Let's do that. You guys want to see the momentum? Let's do that. Or you like the play-by-play? King Lukaku. I think Lukaku is going to cause some problems, folks. I think so. I think Lukaku is going to cause some problems.
There is a level of fear.
Yamal with a shot on goal there, folks. With a shot on goal. So in the terms of momentum, Spain are controlling as expected. So Kenson and everybody else in here, let me know who you all are supporting. Are you Lionel Messi fans, Argentina fans, or are you Messi haters? Let me know. So like I said, folks, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Olmo with some skill. Spain trying to turn it up now, trying to cause some problems. And this is where Lukaku is going to have to come in. Doku is going to try to get the ball to Lukaku. Lukaku could add that extra second of play. This could be dangerous here, folks. Lukaku in the box. Perhaps taking too long to cross the ball. Belgium are furiously calling for a penalty, folks. They are calling for a penalty and asking the ref to look at it. Oliver, the ref. So let's take a look at that replay, folks. Now, it did hit Rodri's hand, but is it intentional? That's the question. So the ref is saying no. He's not even looking at it, folks. But this is where Belgium are dangerous, folks. This is where they're dangerous.
Lukaku in transition.
So Lukaku adds a different element to the team. I think Doku should have passed the ball a bit quicker. Now Yamal on the attack, taking on his players. Excellent ball in. Well saved by Courtois, folks. This game is getting crazy. End-to-end action, folks. Courtois showing some very exceptional positioning there, folks. So Yamal with a beautiful through ball, wriggling between his defenders. Maneuvering swiftly, gliding through those defenders and delivering that ball, folks. So almost short corner. Spain. Lukaku in the box defending. And they're set up to just spring a counter-attack if they need to, because as the game goes along, Spain are going to want to bury this in the 90th minute, folks. They don't want to go to extra time. So Spain applying that pressure now. Belgium are going to try to play for the counter-attack, but Spain, as expected, will keep the ball really well. So I'm seeing some likes in there. People in the TikTok, let me know. Let me know who you think is going to make it. I'm not using my mic today. This is for the actual YouTube live. So if you're like curious, you can head over to EXTV Media or Extra Time TV on YouTube, and you can find me. So Yamal trying to dribble through, and this is where Belgium could be dangerous. This is the second time they tried to kind of release Lukaku. In the first half, they had a potential counter-attack. There is a foul. The game is getting very physical. So the Glasgow Rangers man getting a foul. Let's see what happened here.
Because you got to be careful in transition when you lose the ball.
I don't think that's much of a foul. Oh, it is a foul. Okay, I saw the replay.
At 2 to 3 seconds when the ball turns over.
So Spain taking on their men. Folks, this is a very interesting game from a tactical perspective. People in the TikTok, people in the Facebook as well. Olmo going out wide. Yamal getting more and more into the game, taking on his man. But extremely well defended, getting his body between Yamal and the ball, forcing a foul on Yamal. Yamal is really getting into this game. So they're showing some replays of Yamal's previous shots, folks. I need to hydrate. Like I said, folks, I'm not at 100%. I'm not at 100%. I'm seeing Miss Kukovic, Peter, everybody else. Let me know. People in the TikTok, let me know you're here and drop some likes, and be sure to follow me as well, folks, at EXTV Studios. We have the YouTube Live as well, and the Facebook Live, and the Twitch Live. So passes complete, 407, Belgium 189. We're in the 64th minute. Spain 1, Belgium 1, and it's a very back and forth game, folks. And we do have the sofa score for people who are looking on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You will see the sofa score, play-by-play updates, and we have the QR code for you all to scan to qualify for that chance to win. So be sure to like, subscribe, and follow, folks. So welcome Sherian, the classic, everybody else. Who do you think is going to win this game? Spain, Belgium. So Ferran Torres coming on, trying to release Yamal. Yamal well blocked off there in the end, well defended. Doku trying to start a counter-attack, and very fortuitously for him, he got a foul. So I'm going to try to get that's my jersey collection there, folks. This is the EXTV studio. Check out my blue lights. Like I said, I was doing the TikToks the other way, but I'm doing it like this. So we're seeing the World Cup trophy as well. So let's lean back. Let's lean back. So I'm seeing the comments flying in. So let me read a couple on YouTube as well. So I'm seeing Kingley, VAR, Rodri handball, Belgium 2, Spain 1. So Kingley thinks it's going to be 2-1. People in the Facebook as well. Adrian Ian, welcome. So Courtois is down, folks, and if you're a Belgium fan, you're going to be concerned about this. He's not the kind of player that's going to go down. So you know, if you're Belgium, you don't want to see this, because Courtois is the kind of goalkeeper that would give you a lot of defense. So Vanessa as well, welcome. A lot of people coming in the chat now. So Gamal taking a shot, sending it in. So Courtois, folks, this is not good for Belgium, because if you have somebody like Courtois behind, it does give you a lot of confidence. And yeah, and he has that massive size. So it's Courtois coming off, folks. If you're a Belgium fan, you're going to like this. So in the hydration break, I'm going to hydrate as well. Folks, I'm not feeling tip-top. Throughout this entire World Cup, I don't know if I'm not resting properly or not getting enough time. I do put a lot of work into this for people in the TikTok as well. I do put a lot of work into this. It's very difficult. I've seen the kid called M joined in. So I'm seeing a couple likes in there. So people in the TikTok, we are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We do have people like Kenwin Jones, Terry Fennick, Shaka Hislop here as well. And we're doing these throughout the entire World Cup, and we're doing a competition. Of course, we're trying to get to 1,000 followers at the end of this game. I don't know how possible that is. So I really appreciate if people do that. When you like, follow, share, and all these things, you automatically qualify for prizes, folks. We'll be doing giveaways. So when you do those things and drop your predictions, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a jersey of your choice, football jersey, club or country, and also a copy of EA FC 27. So that's for the people in the TikTok. So I'm seeing Tanti has joined. Nekulkea Alex has joined. Irif 21, Prince Henry, Carlos Raul Esp, Aliana, KB has joined. So a lot of people are joining in, folks. So hit those likes, follow, and drop your predictions, folks. We'll be looking for a winner. Folks. And people in the TikTok as well do the same. YouTube, Twitch. So I haven't been feeling tip-top, folks. I definitely need to pace myself. A lot of people are asking me to do the 2 games tomorrow. We'll be having the Argentina game as well at 9 p.m. tomorrow night to watch along. And then there's the England game. So I'm going to try my best to do both. I don't know how I'm going to do that. We have guests sometimes in here in the studios, but we'll see how we're doing. So people as well, don't forget to drop your comments as well in the comment section. If I am sounding a little bit tired, because I am, folks, I am. So we're here in the hydration break. And, let's see what both teams are going to do. Did Belgium just lose Courtois? That's going to be a big loss for Belgium. People in the TikTok as well, let me know what you're thinking about this game, folks. And I'm not using my normal DJ mics. This is for the YouTube, but I'm shouting at the camera, so I hope you all hear me. Wyatt has joined. I usually do a lot of Trinidad and Tobago watch-alongs. We have people like Shaka Hislop and so on. So people in the YouTube as well, let me check out the people on YouTube as well. The last stream on Facebook got over 10,000, so the game is about to resume, folks.
1986 quarterfinal.
So Courtois, Ian has liked, so I really appreciate that. Welcome. I see that to the Facebook. I see the chat is going crazy. So Kingley, Courtois, he's injured. That's a little bit scary, Kingley. That's a little bit scary if Courtois is injured. Let me try to adjust this. I'm not sitting ideally, folks. So Wyatt, everybody else, who's going to win this game? A lot of people said Spain were the favorites along with France. So it's a very interesting game with Lukaku on. But now, did Courtois come off? Because if you're Spain, whenever a keeper comes on, you want to probably take some shots at him. I think Courtois looks like he's okay. Losing Courtois would be big, and I hope he's not injured. I can't tell if they made the substitution yet. So Kukurea and a header, but is that for Ferran? But it was offside. Also, Courtois is coming off, folks. So Thibaut Courtois is coming off. A long time ago at Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, and now at Real Madrid.
So Courtois leaves us.
So that's a big loss for Belgium.
Manchester United comes on.
So the Manchester United keeper is coming on for Courtois. He's not a starter for Manchester United, but Penders coming on. So people, Akeem has just joined. Drop some likes in there, folks, and comments. I can know that you're in here, and put some predictions. We are doing giveaways. So like I said, we're live not only here, but on YouTube and so on. YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And there's a lot of different content there for those of you who want to head across there and subscribe. So Denise, Fredzzo, Nico, everybody else. It's World Cup time. The tournament is flying by. A couple weeks ago, we're at the beginning. Now we're down to the big boys. You lose, you go home. I'm still aging from that last game, folks.
It's only his third.
So, Belgium
Son of Lomans, but
with some possession. Spain starting to apply a little bit of pressure, but then you have Lukaku up front. So will the goalkeeping change affect Belgium? Let's see.
now playing in a World Cup quarterfinal.
So we're 71 minutes in, and I think the game is pretty finely balanced. I think the introduction of Lukaku adds a very interesting dynamic to the game, but with Courtois coming off, that may make Belgium a little bit more cautious. You don't want to put too much pressure on your goalkeeper as well, because then, you know, if you're just coming on, you want to get in the rhythm of the game, you want to get a touch on the ball, and sometimes that can happen. So Courtois coming off, and Lamen's coming on for Manchester. I think he plays for Manchester United, if I'm not mistaken. So as expected, Spain probing, trying to keep some possession. Sometimes they lull you into a sense of sleep with that possession, and then they attack you with quick combination plays. So Ferran Torres getting the ball out to Yamal, as you would expect, taking on his man, getting past his man, crossing the ball in, but not a very good cross. Even though Yamal has been starting to show his true form here, I think this hamstring injury has really hampered him in this tournament. You know, he hasn't scored, you know, the goals like Mbappe and Lionel Messi and so on, but, you know, he's young. I think he's going to have a lot of great World Cup tournaments, but it's not over yet, folks. It is not over yet.
Well, he had been out of work, Rudy Garcia.
So like I said, folks, I'm not feeling like at 100%, so I will be pacing myself while I'm doing this. So Golden Hearts, how to, Ravi, everybody else in the TikTok, drop some hearts. Let me know where you are. Share the chat. We are doing giveaways, folks, and we do have people like Kenwin Jones, Shaka Hislop, and a lot of people in here. If you haven't seen us before and you're wondering, who is this guy? Now you know. So we've been doing this throughout the World Cup. Olmo on the ball here. Through ball, not well controlled. So he kind of caught up the ball, kind of got caught up in his feet there, but in the end, Belgium doing well to kind of stop that, because that was a dangerous ball. Yamal doing his best to create an opening on that right side. Quick combination play.
Trying everything, dummies, tricks, flips.
So they are trying all the various solutions to try to break down Belgium. This is where Belgium have to be careful. When you sit back too much and allow Spain to keep probing at you, they will eventually get through. They have the players to unlock you. They perhaps may not have that number 9 unless they bring on Marino, which was, I think, honestly, if they had that sort of play, I think that Portugal game would have been done a lot earlier, folks. So I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys are Team Ronaldo, some of you guys are Team Messi. You could let me know. Spain trying that counter-attack. De La Fuente is a very intelligent coach, but so is Rudy Garcia. Or Garcia, for some people, if you want to pronounce it like that. Castagna had a very bad injury at the beginning of the game here. So you could see there's a little bit of caution from Belgium since Courtois came off. You could see there's a lot of caution. So Spain, folks. We're approaching the 75th minute. 75th minute. So Robbie has joined. Samuel has joined. Spain in the box here. Oyarzabal in the box. Yamal. Very similar situation to the Argentina-Egypt in terms of how the teams are set up, not the scoreline. And Lukaku trying to hold the ball up, which is expected. Lukaku getting very physical with, I think, with Kubasi, I think. So I'm seeing some comments coming in on the YouTube as well. I got a couple spams. So Kingley, you got this. So everybody in the chat, like I said, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know where you all are from. Let me know where you all are from. The last stream got 10,000, folks. So the stadium is at 70,492 people that's in there, folks. So folks in the TikTok, let me know if you're hearing me okay as well. Dave, everybody. Who are you all supporting? Let me know. So Spain, keeping possession. Belgium, choosing their moments. Witzel coming in, I think. I think he came on, you know, he plays in La Liga. Well, you know, he's familiar with these guys. I think he's kind of come on to try to add some physicality to the midfield to disrupt Spain a little bit. And it's not like Belgium are sitting back, but they are playing for that counter. So Yamal cutting in. Excellent back heel for the overlapping run. But eventually, the EAFC cut back and cross right in. So Doku has that pace. Spain, to their credit, has dealt with him pretty well. He has the ability to take on players 1v1. He still has the ball there. Excellent through ball. The Pep Guardiola training is paying off for him.
Well, Jérémy Doku's living up to it here. This is his
So Jérémy Doku has been playing excellent this game, folks.
sometimes the opponent brings
Drawing fouls, causing problems for Spain down that side.
fast attack though for Spain. Ferran Torres was wide open at the far post.
So, Spain
And you can see
trying to find some solutions. Belgium calming things down a little bit now, folks. I think they're trying to settle down a little bit. Let Spain chase the ball and maybe try to play out the press. So people in the TikTok as well, don't forget to smash those likes because you will qualify automatically to win a prize. Giveaways. Jersey, club or country, copy of EAFC 27. We have a draw. Of course, it helps when you do your predictions and follows as well, folks.
Pedri.
Let's see. I usually, like I said, folks, I usually do this for the entire game, but I only started this in the second half. If you all want the full match, you can head over to the YouTube channel, Facebook, or Twitch. The ball is out to Cucurella. Had Spain doing what you expect them to do, folks. Passing the ball, whipping it around, and then when they kind of lull you to sleep, they do some quick combinations on top of the box there, which could be very problematic. So the scoreline, please, it is 1 Spain, Belgium 1 in the 75th minute.
And the Spanish machine.
Yamal
You see Doku back.
trying to create some openings here on the right side. Belgium doubling up, well stopped in the end there. Trying to release a counter-attack. You could see the objective is to try to get to Lukaku, who can hold the ball up and maybe release Doku. Maybe De Bruyne could get more involved. De Bruyne. These guys are experienced players. I know a lot of people said this team is, the golden age is gone, but they're still very quality players, folks. And I did have my match predictions when you're done. When this game is done, I did it for the round of 16, etc. And you could let me know what you think of my predictions. I got, I think, only one wrong, I think, in the last one. So far, 1 out of 1. Well, I did say France was going to go through, so you can check out my predictions when you guys are done. So, Gunners Rice, Gambia, Malcolm X. Wow, what a name. So, William is coming on. Nico Williams, him and Yamal, who caused lots of mayhem in the Euros and winning the Euros. Nico Williams he had an injury, so can we see Yamal and Williams linking back up again to cause problems? A lot of people thought he was going to go to Barcelona after that Euro, but he didn't.
In that match. We're able to take
So in the 80th minute, folks, 80th minute.
Ferran Torres now will operate through the middle. Nico Williams over to
So Aflox, Trinis, like I said, folks, smash that like button. Boom, boom, boom. Hit the likes, share, follow, share with your friends. In case you're wondering why I'm asking you to do that, because I like football. I want you all to support me, but you also qualify for chances to win prizes. So Spain on the attack. It is 1-1, folks, for those of you who are asking. Spain 1, Belgium 1. Both goals scored in the first half. Spain scoring first, but Belgium equalizing. And both teams, folks, is a clash of tactics. Spain with their possession, trying to break you down. Belgium not afraid to kind of sit back and encounter. Also not afraid to get bouts of possession as well. Courtois has come off. So that's an interesting problem.
That's been sometimes
Um,
minutes, so
like I said, folks, if my energy levels are fluctuating, is because
more famous faces.
I've seen some famous faces there, but I can't tell who they are.
Actress, singer, songwriter.
Is that Madonna?
Anybody seems to be here today.
I can't tell. So there's Brad Pitt here. I think there's Penelope Cruz. I think obviously she's from Spain, I think.
Still trying to figure that one out.
I can't remember who else she was sitting with.
Just for the price of one. I just hang on to your
So De Bruyne trying to link up with Lukaku.
It's exciting. It's great to see
And folks, this is the thing. Because of how Spain plays, so De Bruyne is now on the floor.
two great teams.
Looking like he's dealing with some cramps. Classic stretching when you have a cramp. So Garcia asking, does he want to come off? De Bruyne is that kind of player. He's a quality player, but he is getting older.
It's been important. It was important.
The captain for Belgium tonight. Is he going to stay on? They need him, folks.
First penetrating ball that led to the delivery.
The ball that led to the goal was from Kevin De Bruyne. So it shows how these experienced players.
Goal from De Ketelaar.
So there's a little bit of a discussion between, I think, the Belgium coaching staff and De Bruyne. I said a lot of people are sleeping on this Belgium team, folks.
Back underway. Just
A lot of people are sleeping on this Belgium team.
now at least.
Like I said, folks, I'm not feeling tip-top. My energy levels are wavering a little bit. I've been doing this for the entire World Cup. You could head over when you're done to the YouTube channel and see this Cucurella. That ball definitely went out. And the ref hasn't done it. If a goal is scored here, they're going to have to look at that. So Nico Williams adding that extra option on the other side. So now you have Yamal and Williams on both sides. So De La Fuente playing his cards, trying to create attacking solutions on both sides. So while he may not be Yamal, both of those players add a lot. Kubarsi getting fouled. So with Williams on the other side, it does add some problems to Belgium. So De La Fuente making his move. Garcia making his move with Lukaku. But I think Spain has kind of taken control of the game, which is what you want to do if you're Spain. But, you know, Belgium are going to try to play for that counter-attack. And a ball whipped into the box of Spain, but safely led out of play for a goal kick for Belgium. Whew, folks, I am feeling this World Cup is a proper marathon for me. And let's pay attention to some of the comments here. Kingley, I hope Merino not coming on because he's going to score a late winner. I think the Belgium defense is a little bit better than Portugal. I know that a lot of people it sounds a little bit crazy, but I think Belgium has if they could get more supply to Lukaku, but Spain are doing a good job at neutralizing the counter-attack.
Which one of these two
Oh, so let me see if I could fix this really quickly, folks.
in the final four?
I think I glitched my... Oh, there we go. So it's back. So you could let me know what you think about... Folks in the chat, YouTube, Twitch, everybody, let me know what you think about the... Yamal getting in there, but well stopped by Belgium in the 83rd minute. Let me know what you all think about the widget from SuperScore, the play-by-play. So people in the... I'm seeing some hearts coming in. I really appreciate that. Greg, you come on. Greg, so far you and I have been correct about this. People have been sleeping on Belgium. It's been a very close game, even though Spain are dominating possession. You know, that combination of Lukaku, De Bruyne. There were 2 times that Belgium could have gotten a counter-attack, but Spain, to their credit, did a great job stopping it. So I'm appreciating the likes, Greg. Ace Dodo has joined. I'm trying to see if I got that correctly. Juna has joined. So we're 7 minutes away from the 90th minute. Both coaches making their substitutions. Nico Williams coming on. That adds a lot of dynamism on the other side. So you have Yamal on one side and Nico Williams and Ferran. And Belgium bringing on Lukaku and Witsel in the midfield, of course. And they were causing some counterattacks, but then Courtois came off. So that definitely complicates things. So Belgium as well, not afraid to keep possession. Not mindless possession. They can create some attacks. Obviously, they can't. It's very few teams can dominate Spain for possession. Spain were one of the outright favorites when people were talking about the tournament a couple months ago. A lot of people, that has changed. Yamal, who's that getting body checked? Witsel doing what I expected him to do. He is coming on, I think, to disrupt the midfield of Spain. So is it Kevin De Bruyne or Witsel getting that yellow? Let me know, folks. Oh, yes, Kevin De Bruyne. The veteran, talented player. Also not being afraid to get physical. Like I said, folks, Witsel has 140 caps. Yeah, that is insane. It feels like he's been around forever. And he looks the same. So, folks, if my energy levels are low, the tournament, Salamanca is coming on. I've been doing this from the very beginning of the tournament. I have to pace myself. It takes a lot of preparation to do the graphics on YouTube and so on, folks. So you can head across and share with your friends. Uncharacteristic from KDB there. Yep. He's not known for that, but, you know, I guess sometimes the game forces you into situations like that. So Olmo is coming off for Spain. And I can't see who's coming on. So Marino is coming on. So they're going to put that number 9 in the box there. So they're hoping that maybe Yamal and Nico Williams can get some support to him. I always said Spain has 2 Achilles heels. They don't really have that number 9 heels. And also, their centre-back duos, you can get at them, but very few teams have attacked them. So Ferran Torres, Spain with a far post cross. Can Marino bury it? But Belgium doing enough here. Cucurella, Nico Williams outside. He can't take on his man. And this could cause Belgium some problems here. So they're going to have to hold out. They're trying to get that counter-attack, but Spain are not allowing them to. There were several times they got that pass. Yamal, wonderful one-time pass. This could be something for Yamal cutting in, but closed off by the Belgian defenders. Doku as well. joining in 3-man, zoning off Yamal. And he's capable of taking on players. And that's where you have Yamal, Nico Williams, Ferran. It gives you those options. So Belgium are going to have to be on their toes and see things out. So Williams, nice ball in, trying to get into Marino. Lukaku trying to hold up his man, but not having a good time. Spain doing well. Lukaku trying to press his man. So, the objective was to bring Lukaku on to do that. So I'm seeing Borja Iglesias is their only natural number 9. Yep, I think so. Is Morata still on the squad? Greg, I can't remember, folks. Chat, let me know, remind me. If he's in the chat. If he's in the squad, sorry. So like I said, folks, I am feeling a little bit exhausted. I've been kind of battling with something throughout the World Cup. I don't know what it is. I'm not sick. Maybe it's just exhaustion. I do spend a lot of time preparing for this, folks. I really appreciate a shot by Spain. This could be a rebound. What a tragedy for Belgium, folks. Losing Courtois. Nico Williams comes on and gets the rebound and gets the goal for Spain, folks. I'll be honest, if Courtois was on, would he have been able to stop that? So Courtois is probably very annoyed on the sideline there. So a goal for Spain. A shot from distance, causing a rebound for Nico Williams to finish, I think. Oh, is it? No, it's Marino. I'm sorry, it's Marino. My bad. So I'm trying to see who took the shot, folks. And look at the time to score it. So let me update the scores really quickly. So Spain now on the brink of making it. And what a critical time to score, folks. But let's be honest. Since Nico Williams came on, they've had Belgium. So let's see who took the shot there. Kobarsi, the centre-back for Spain, taking the shot. I thought it was Nico Williams, but it's actually Marino. Once again coming up trumps for Spain, folks. They may not be very spectacular and flamboyant like France, but they are efficient, folks, and ruthless. And they're taking a chance. When your centre-back takes a shot like that and Marino comes in and scores, would this be heartbreak for Belgium, folks? What can Belgium do now? Belgium have been trying very hard to get that counter-attack. And imagine what Courtois is probably thinking right now, folks. Do you think if Courtois was on, this would have scored? So that's how you have to do it sometimes. Sometimes you take a shot. Spain are known for doing those plays and cutting in and wonderful combination plays. But sometimes that shot from the centre-back, just forcing that replay, that gives Spain that critical second goal. So if you're just joining us, folks, Spain 2, Belgium 1 with a goal from Marino. A rebound from a Kubasi shot from the centre-back position. And like I said, this is a watch-along, folks. So it's not boring. It's not going to be boring commentary. It's going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of live glitches and errors and fun. And that's what we do. We're interacting with everybody live. So people in the TikTok, I'm seeing the likes shooting up. I really appreciate that. Share that with your friends. Get some followers in there. And Spain now could just kill the game off. They can keep possession. So Belgium now, maybe, I don't know how much extra time they're going to have. We'll see. But Lukaku has not been really involved in the game. He hasn't gotten any supply. So let's see how much extra time there's going to be, folks. So the commentator says due to the... so it's going to be 7 minutes of extra time, and we know sometimes that's not the case. So De La Fuente on the sideline. Spain looking very good to head into the next round and possibly play France. What a matchup that is going to be. Wow. Both goalkeepers conceded the same type of goal. Do you think Courtois would have handled that better? So Belgium now, folks, they are going to have to now take it to Spain. They can't be dropping deep anymore. They have 7 minutes to respond. And can they do it? Can we see another repeat of Belgium coming back? They did it against Senegal, I believe. So Estefano has joined. Touré Ray has joined. Donny Vincent has joined. So everybody, if you're joining in, don't forget to like and subscribe and share, because you will win prizes. So Doku out wide. So Belgium. So Doku is very creative. Crowded out by Spain. I don't understand how that's a foul. Doku had possession. And he was tackled by a quartet of Spanish players. But somehow that's a foul on Doku, which is interesting. So Garcia. Can Belgium do something and rise to the occasion? Courtois looking very distressed on the sideline. Probably wondering if he was on, if he could have stopped that. And that's what happens sometimes, folks, when you bring a substitute keeper on. You know, you come onto a game, the pace of the game sometimes is ahead of you. And it's not like you're on the field and you're getting touches. And it requires a certain amount of sharpness. So Doku out wide. They're going to have to use Doku. Getting the ball. This could be it here, folks. What was Unai Simon doing? Unai Simon running out and his defenders bailing him out. Salamanca's trying to get in, but his defenders bailing him out. So, wow. Salamanca's trying to get to Lukaku, but what was Unai Simon doing there? What the hey? What was he doing? What was he doing? Come on, Belgium. Let's see. Let's see. Can you guys come back? What a game, folks. So, yes, you're going to have to get Doku and all these guys involved, De Bruyne. Perhaps what they should have been doing before. Doku holding on to the ball a little bit too long there, but drawing a foul. So they're going to have to hurry up. I don't understand a lot of these players when you're in extra time. I get that you have to be calm, but you don't really see that urgency that you probably used to see in the past games. I get emotional control, but sometimes, you know, you have to show a little bit of urgency there, folks. So Lukaku in the box. Laporte with a yellow card with a foul on Doku. So people in the TikTok, YouTube, prediction times. So that who's that going to take the free? Is it Salamanca's? But Unai Simon, folks, I don't know what he was doing. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. So whipping it in. Can Lukaku get his head on it? Spain possibly going to start a counter-attack. Could they finish off? Well intercepted. That would have been a goal for sure. If Pedri did a better ball there, I think that would have been nail in the coffin for Belgium there, folks. So Belgium, folks, 3 minutes, 15 seconds in the extra time. They're going to have to go all in. The Spanish fans, there's a shot of the Spanish fans nibbling on their nails there, folks. Nibbling on their nails, people. So Spain drawing a foul. So this may be just enough. Marino, once again, the hero coming up big for Spain. De Bruyne off, looking on the sidelines, looking very annoyed. De La Fuente once again. Not playing particularly spectacular football, but he has a style. They have a very calm way of approaching the game. He has a huge connection to Scaloni, folks, if you all don't know this. He was his instructor. So they have a great relationship, forgive me there. I have my energy levels a little bit low, folks. So usually I have like a long talk after the match. But it looks at this moment at least that Spain will be facing France in the next game. What a matchup that's going to be. The two World Cup favorites, folks. Very different styles of play, but the two out-and-out favorites for the World Cup facing each other. So Witzel and Spain drawing a foul, folks. So Spain doing enough to try to keep the ball away, drawing a foul. So if you're a Belgium fan, you're going to be frustrated. Spain are going to try to burn as much time as possible. Rodri on the floor. The Ballon d'Or. Witzel is the kind of guy getting his foot. Ooh, that looks a bit painful. It wasn't intentional, but it looks painful on Rodrigo. So can Belgium come back? So let me read some comments really quickly from the YouTube as well. Kingley, I hate Spain. Come on, Lukaku. Belgium. Ambrosio Hernandez. Spain 1, Belgium 2. So let's see, folks. Let's see. So Simon taking 2 chances. A couple minutes ago, he ran out carelessly and his defense bailed him out. Here, he kind of gave away a throw-in. So I hope he's not panicking. Belgium out wide. You have Lukaku in the box. Getting a header to it. Lukaku kind of slouching after not getting the header, which is not what you want. Doku trying his best. Yamal. Doku doing well to win the ball. Yamal thought he was fouled. So Belgium putting the pressure. Lukaku in the box. They're going to whip it in. I think the keeper's going to get it. It was dropped by the keeper, but the benefit of is always going to go to the keeper, folks. All I've seen situations in some Argentina games where the keeper gets smacked into. But this is what I think Belgium should have been doing before. But I think it's more testament to how Spain were playing when they brought in Nico Williams. So Axel Witsel, not Axel Rose. So I'm seeing M join, Amar has joined, Karishma, everybody as well. I've seen the likes going up. We're doing this on YouTube, Twitch, and so on. We have people like Hislop and so on popping up on our show. If I do sound like my energy levels are a little bit low, because it is. Winning big, everybody else. TikTok. When you do your comments, likes, follows, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a prize, folks. So let me know what you're thinking. So less than 60 seconds left on the clock. Spain in possession, which is what you don't want if you're a Belgium fan. I'm seeing Tyrese, thank you for the likes. I would appreciate a follow as well. That would be great. And you will qualify for a chance to win prizes. Kukorea. So Belgium are going to want to release that ball very quickly. I'm not seeing the urgency you would like. And not a good delivery there, folks. De La Fuente gesturing to his men to calm things down. And, you know, Belgium, I think, could have done better there. Spain are going to keep the ball. They're very good at this. And I think that's pretty much the end, folks. I think that's pretty much the end. I'm a couple seconds behind, clearly. So Spain here. But I'm a couple seconds behind, clearly, other people as well. So that's it. That is it, folks. Spain are now through to the next round where they play France. Merino once again being the hero for Spain. Belgium once again being the nearly men. A team that could have caused Spain some problems, but in the end, the pre-tournament favorite Spain that a lot of people forgot about as seeming to peak at the right time and getting a matchup against France. They will be facing Les Bleus. So now we have our second team qualified, folks. Lukaku looking very disappointed. Oop, let me stop my clock here quickly. Sometimes I forget to stop my clock. So Belgium are out, folks, with goals from Ruiz in the 30th minute. Merino in the 88th minute. And Belgium made a game of it, folks. They made it complicated. I thought Belgium would have probably caused Spain some problems. But De La Fuente and his men showing, everybody's talking about France, but showing that they have solutions as well. Very different style of play from France. But I think De La Fuente deserves a lot of credit. I think they did really well to try to stop Belgium, and getting that late goal was definitely the worst situation you would want from Belgium. I think they were trying to kind of balance the game, and as we have seen so far in the tournament, people in TikTok as well, Desi, Stefan, everybody who was joining in, that all the teams that really try to play defensive football, eventually they succumb in the end. This is a World Cup of attacking football, folks. Each tournament, you know, different styles, the game evolves. There's no one way to win the game. But now, folks, so let me pull back up the chart here. So let me close that. The momentum map, as you can see on the screen here, folks. The green that you are seeing to the left of me for the people on TikTok and Twitch and so on, that's how much Spain dominated, folks. That's how much Spain dominated. So Spain 2, Belgium 1. Spain are through, folks. They are through to the next round, and we'll be doing our watch-alongs for the Argentina versus England game. I'm going to have to pace myself. I'm not feeling tip-top, folks. I'm going to have to take a... I'm going to go really early. We have our match previews on extvmedia.com. You can check it out with our partners, SofaScore. We'll be having a match preview for the Argentina game with Gaston Hoffman of SofaScore. We'll be talking about the Argentina game as well. A lot of people are asking me to do both games tomorrow, so I'm going to not do my very long post-match chat. I will probably chat for a couple minutes and take some questions. So Spain beat France 2 times now. France will get revenge. So let's see, folks. So Candice is saying France is a waste of time. France will get revenge on Spain. Mark my words. So Kingley, Kingley has his favorites. And like I said, folks in the Facebook Live, everywhere else, be sure to like, subscribe, share. Everybody, I'd like you all to take a moment to smash those likes and share with your friends and everybody else. We're doing this throughout the World Cup. I'll be heading to Miami soon. I am pacing myself. This has taken a toll on me, Greg, everybody else. I have been battling with some little niggling flu symptoms for the entire tournament. I'm not sick, but I'm very tired. So De La Fuente and his men, folks, what do you think about the tactics? I think from a tactical perspective, just to give my summary here, 2 great coaches, De La Fuente, Rudy Garcia, both Spanish coaches. But I think De La Fuente showed today that Spain definitely have different solutions. Yamal is looking like he's getting back into the tournament. We hadn't seen the best of Yamal. I think the introduction of Nico Williams shows that Spain has a lot of different solutions to unlock teams. My one criticism is in number 9, but Merino seems to be waiting for... Merino, not Mourinho. He's waiting to... it seems like he's peaking at the right time. He may not be the most spectacular number 9, like in the mold of David Villa, Fernando Morientes, Raul, even Fernando Torres. But he gets the goal. There's a shot of Yamal's brother in the stand. He is hilarious, man. He is hilarious. He looks absolutely hilarious. He looks like he is... But all the Spanish team are happy. And Spain are one of the pre-tournament favorites. They're going to face the other pre-tournament favorites, France. So Yamal smiling, enjoying himself. What a player he is. We have Yamal. We have Kylian Mbappe. And Yamal and his brother teasing each other, which is hilarious. Two bros. He's doing faces at his brother on the screen. I love it. That's definitely little brother behavior. So he's laughing at his brother. Very relatable guys. So, you know, Rodrigo and these guys in midfield. So I'm saying, Kingsley, I hate Spain and Argentina. Clearly, you don't like them at all. So we'll see. I'm guessing you're going to be supporting France in the next game. Spain and Argentina meet in the finals. Me stop watching no World Cup again. This is rigged. I don't think it's rigged. I think a lot of the big teams got a lot of favored calls. So we do got some spam from Earl Hancock. Come on, Earl. That's ridiculous. Stop that. So we do have some spam there. So people as well, let me know what you think about the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Rudy Garcia having a chat with his men. And once again, the Belgium member. Just to wrap things up tactically, folks. I think where the game really changed was, I think, when Courtois came off. Because in the end, it was a shot from Kubarsi, the centre-back, forcing a rebound. And I think maybe Courtois would have done enough to have stopped that. Spain plays this kind of football where they grind you down. But I really think that Belgium made Spain suffer. I do like Belgium as a team. And I knew they were going to cause them problems. But folks, there are no easy games. People keep saying that there are no easy games. They're not. It's not. So like I said, folks, I usually have my quick conversations for a couple minutes. But tactically, I think in the end, it was edged by Spain. I think when Courtois came off, it did make a difference. Belgium were trying to get on a counter-attack. And to be fair, Spain played well enough where they limited the supply to Lukaku and Doku getting up front. I think they only kind of reacted in the end when they had no choice. And of course, when Kubarsi took that shot, getting the rebound, it scored a goal. So players throwing their games for Yamal, hoping they would get it. I wonder what they think when they throw those jerseys for Yamal, what's going to happen. So where's Ali? Welcome. Where's Ali? Always supports me. Welcome. Like I said, where's Ali? Share with your people. I really want to get the followers up. Apparently, unless you're in a bikini or a female, somebody told me you're not going to get likes. So let's prove them wrong, folks. Some good content. Facebook Live, YouTube, everywhere else. Some content, some quality content. So full-time stats, Spain with 55% possession, Belgium with 37, 17 attempts on goal versus 5. It shows what you expected from Spain, folks. And we do have our data-driven analysis on EXTVmedia.com. As you can see, the momentum map is on the screen right now. And you can see that. And so I'm seeing some, friendly banter going on in the chat there. So like I said, folks, tomorrow, England take on Norway. Argentina take on Switzerland. Those are big matches, folks. Those are big matches. So as you can see, France will take on Spain. And we'll see on the other side of the draw who will face each other. Will it be Norway, England, Argentina, Switzerland? Let's see, folks. And the final is in New York, the New Jersey Stadium. So it's amazing how we got this far in the tournament. And this is the big boy pants part of the tournament. So everybody, I really appreciate you guys supporting my TikTok. And like I said, I'm doing this. I do a lot of interesting data content on the YouTube channel as well. So even when this is done, you can head over to YouTube and get the full watch along where you'll see graphics, stats, and sometimes guests from former footballers and some, even some England internationals, folks. So I'm seeing France and Candice having some banter in there. So they're not even getting third place. They will finish fourth. Goodbye, arrogant France. France arrogant. Argentina, we arrogant. That's why I hate Messi. So, folks, we were seeing the banter in the chat there. And like I said, folks, keep it respectful. And I don't think Argentina are arrogant at all. In fact, I know they're not. But, there's a lot of passionate opinions. I do have a strong opinion for the people that say the tournament is rigged. I think that's honestly getting a little bit old now. So people in the TikTok, I'm seeing Where's Ali Send They Go popular. I'm learning a lot about this TikTok thing. So like I said, folks, I am doing this. And when this is done, you can head over to the YouTube channel. You can search Extra Time TV. You will see my logo as well. And I'm seeing the likes going up. I really appreciate that, folks. Emma wants to co-host. I've never done that before, so I don't know how to do that. So you like the live. And of course, folks, make sure to follow, share with your friends, people in the YouTube as well, Facebook Live. Let me know. But Argentina robbed Algeria and Egypt. They're cheating to win. I know you think that, Kingley, but I don't think, respectfully, that's not the case. I think we have to be careful how when our teams don't win, we don't say that. But like I said, folks, it's a lot of love in here. You all are free to express your opinions, folks. You will never hear me saying don't say that. I will listen to what you have to say. So cheating is not allowed due to FIFA rules. So, folks, let me know your predictions. We have EXTVmedia.com. We have SofaScore, who we've partnered with. You could take a look at our predictions there as well. I'll be putting up the England versus Norway predictions as well as Spain. A lot of data-driven content for those of you who like that. We've been getting thousands of clicks on the website, so I really appreciate that, folks. I did promise to do a lot of FIFA content, but I have not been able to access the FIFA Netflix game. And I also have to rest, folks. So people in the TikTok, I really appreciate, where's Ali, Greg, and everybody else. Everybody who's joining. I'm going to ask everybody before I go to take a moment. And for people on the TikTok, drop your comments, and follow the TikTok. People on YouTube as well, subscribe, and share with your friends. And Facebook as well. Because when you do that, you automatically qualify for prizes, folks. You do. A jersey of your choice. Football jersey, club or country. And also maybe a copy of EAFC 27 when it comes out. And if you think I'm talking BS, we already had 2 winners already throughout the EXTV existence. So we're trying to get our followers up. We're trying to show that it's not just about, getting likes for the sake of liking it. I try my best to bring you all the most constructive content I can. Of course, it's not too boring. So where's Ali sent me a popular? So I'm going to try this. What is that? I'm trying it out. What is that? I'm learning these things. I really appreciate that. So Karen Richards. So like I said, everybody on the TikTok, be sure to give me a follow. It really helps. We're trying to get up to that 1,000 like. And you may also get to come and feature in the studio here. We have people like Terry Fennick, Kenwin Jones, and so on. And like I said, folks, feel free to drop your comments. So people on the TikTok as well, you can head over to YouTube and Facebook at Extra Time TV TT. And for people on the YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live, you can scan the QR code if you want WhatsApp notification updates as well, where you can get news, quick releases, TikTok content, and we have a lot of different types of content, not just watch-alongs, match previews, hilarious content on our social media channels, and, just our hot takes and predictions. You can head over and drop your comments as well. You could feel free to give your thoughts, comments, and suggestions. We listen to them all, we read them all, and of course, keep them respectful. And everybody we have created, we are now part of the EXTV Ultras. We have EXTV merchandise. You will see the link in the YouTube description and Facebook description, where you could purchase EXTV merchandise as well, which goes towards helping the channel. It takes a lot of work to get this done, so I really appreciate that, folks. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, folks, I think I'm going to wrap things up. People in the TikTok as well, it's been an absolute pleasure. I saw Sheila Manos has liked the stream, so I appreciate that. That's my mom showing some love. I appreciate that. Just like Yamal. Yamal has his brother supporting as well. And like I said, folks, I know there's a lot of banter. And just to end things off, Spain made it through with a goal in the end by Marino, making the difference. Belgium, as I suspected, giving them a run for their money. But once again, Belgium, people are calling them the nearly men. This is not the golden generation, but in the end, Spain making it through to play France. What a matchup that is going to be, folks. And folks, you didn't know this. I was actually almost supposed to go to the Finalissima to see Argentina versus Spain. But unfortunately, due to the situation there, I couldn't go. So we're going to see a massive clash, folks. The 2 World Cup favorites are going to be facing each other. One of them are going to have to go home. So I will be doing my match preview with SofaScore as well on the EXTVmediawebsite.com. Lots of content, folks. Lots of content. So where's Ali? I'm really appreciating your support. And like I said, folks, we're up to 1,000 likes on the chat itself. But I really want to get the followers up, folks. I really want to show that, it's not just crazy people online and girls in bikinis or whatever. Football content. And you could support that. So I really appreciate that. Some Munir support. And like I said, folks, when you do that, you qualify for prizes. And it really helps the channel. So like I said, folks, I really have to pace myself. I do feel a little bit fatigued. I won't lie to you. It takes a lot of work to prepare these channels. So there's also super chats for the YouTube people as well. You can do that as well. And for those of you who don't know, we do Trinidad and Tobago watch-alongs as well. And the CPL will be coming up after the World Cup. So I'll have to give myself a little mini vacation, go in a cryo chamber or a hyperbaric chamber and, like Ronaldo, and resurrect myself. So I am feeling great. And folks, I want to say a special thank you to everybody in the stream right now before I go. Everybody, TikTok, everybody, if you're listening, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, a moment with all the football banter. I want to say a special thank you to everybody. This World Cup has been brutal, lovely, amazing. I did start off the World Cup a little bit sick, so I'm trying to get myself match fit. But I do these because you all make this work. It is not possible without you all liking, subscribing, commenting, even having your little arguments in the chat. That's okay. I want to say a special thank you to everyone. Sean is saying Argentina will feel the wrath of Spain. But I want to say a special thank you to everybody in the chat right now. This would not be possible without you all. We've gotten the subscribers up to 3,000 on YouTube, 3,200. You know, we want to get to 10,000, but let's try to go for 5,000 by the end of the World Cup. And it really means a lot when you all support. And also there's days when I'm really tired, folks. I'm really tired. And you all make it worthwhile. So I know everybody has their teams that they support and everybody else has their differing opinions. And this is a safe space. Everybody can express their opinions constructively, folks. Constructively. So I will read a couple comments before I go. Cecile Campbell, everybody else. And I'm going to play, at the end of this, we played it at halftime. Nigel Rojas, the song you heard at the beginning and you heard at halftime is from Nigel Rojas and Sun Syndicate called Champion. The Spotify link is in the description below for the people on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You could check it out. A lot of people thought it was an international song, but it's two local artists, well-known artists if you follow the local scenes, and you could check it out. So, with that being said, folks, Sean says, you know, we'll see. Spain are a very good team. You know, Argentina still have to get past Switzerland. So we'll see, you know, how that goes. So Cecile Campbell, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. And you have now qualified for a chance to win prizes. So that helps. So Priya Sigobin has joined. And everybody who's joining in, like I said, before I go, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe. We're going to get those followers up because you don't just help me, but you help yourself qualify for a chance to win prizes. So we'll be doing this with the other games. It's going to be difficult for me tomorrow. I'm going to have to do those two games. The Argentina game is at 9 p.m. So everybody joining as well. We're going to try to do the pre-match chat as well. And the England game. So I'm going to try to bring in some guest hosts so they could probably take the strain off of me. So with that being said, folks, drop your comments. Let me know who you think is going to win now. We're down to the serious end of the tournament. France and Spain are now two of the final four. Who are going to join them? Who are going to join them? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be Holland? Is it going to be Argentina? Or is it going to be Switzerland? Drop your comments, not just here, but also if you miss the YouTube live, you can head across there and drop your comments and head over to extvmedia.com. You could follow us on our social media as well, and my personal Instagram at Andre Sooklal. And let me know your thoughts. And a lot of people have been asking me about my jerseys and where I get them. Shoot me an inbox, folks. We'll talk. So with that being said, folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. Everybody in the TikTok, I'm going to sign off, folks. So people in the TikTok, be sure to follow and show me some love. And I'll be signing off here now on TikTok. And be sure I'll be here for the England and the Argentina game. So when you're done, head over to YouTube, EXTV on Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere. We're everywhere, folks. Everywhere. So Rijan. Rijan, is that you? I know a Rijan. That'll be crazy if it's the same Rijan. Rijan, give me a thumbs up if that's you before we go. But everybody else, I think Kingley and everybody else. So at the end, the song you're going to hear is from Nigel Rojas and Sun Syndicate, two Trinidad and Tobago artists. It's, for once, it's not soca that we hear all the time. Matches the World Cup, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. I could play the whole song. I could play just the outro. You all could let me know that before you go. So everybody's in here. Be sure before you leave to give me a follow. So people in the TikTok, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you for the next games. Norway versus England and Argentina versus Switzerland. So I'll see you around for the TikTok people as well. I'm ending it now. And for people in the Facebook, YouTube Live, and YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook, as you can tell, I'm getting very tired. It's been an absolute pleasure. And for now, your listening pleasure. I'm going to play in the outro the song by Nigel Rojas and Sun Syndicate. Folks, I'll see you for the next game.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Extra Time TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe.